This is a kind universe, and if that's what you believe, that's what you get. This is pure kindness pouring down on me because I get to share it with other people.
It's so easy to get wrapped up into the news and social media that everything's bad, the world is bad, people are mean, people are horrible, people are evil. Shelley Rogers describes it in a completely different way, and it gives you a new perspective. And sometimes I think that we are the people who need the perspective shift. We need kind people to change the world. And today we talk about living in a kind universe and a kind world and how to use that to empower your life. Today's video was made possible at Mulliganbrothers.com, where you can get the Momentum Mori posters, the journals, with the link in the description, ready for 2024. Thank you for helping support all these projects. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe and hit the notification bell on both channels, because we are heading to Shelley tomorrow to shoot a documentary that will be out very soon. Let's dive into the video. We live in a kind universe. I'd love to hear more on that.
Where did I get that from? I can tell you I got love and loving relationships from my grandmother, who was a Christian Science practitioner. The kind universe, it involves me because we're more than just this world. We're part of an entire creative energy that is bigger than Earth. It is universal. We're waves in a pool of an ocean. We're one of everything. And we contribute to that ocean. And so by putting that out there, by saying that's my moniker, by tattooing it on my thigh, that is what I'm wanting to create. And I know by just telling people that it's kind universe, you turn around and look for it. And if you're looking for kindness, that's what you're doing. You know, you're feeling it, you're thinking it, and you're doing it. And so, through my experience as an occupational therapist, as a recovering alcoholic, as an artist standing trying to sell her stuff on the street, as a good witch, all I know is that this is a kind universe. And if that's what you believe, that's what you get. I mean, look at this interview this morning. This is pure kindness pouring down on me because I get to share it with other people.
Oh, we're blessed. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, this is, and I woke up, I went to Aaron this morning and said, why am I nervous? He says, you're supposed to be nervous. And I made that flip. Oh boy, I get to share.
Amazing. No, honestly, we feel blessed to just be here in your presence and, you know, hear these amazing stories and messages. We spoke again briefly before this about 20 years ago, like you had like a reinvention of yourself. You went through chemotherapy.
Yeah, I had bilateral mastectomies, chemotherapy, and they took out all my lymph nodes. And during chemo, I got an infection in my trigeminal neuralgia, my ganglion up here. And it set shooting pains in my face. It went on for about 3 to 5 years, I can't remember. It was a drug haze. They gave me so much medication. And I went to the doctor and I said, how can I get off of this? All I'm doing is sleeping. And he patted me on the head and said, take your medicine, young lady. And I went home and said, how do you get off of OxyContin? And it said gradually, and pot helps. And Google saved my life. And after 17 years of complete sobriety, I started smoking a little bit and decreasing the meds. And as an occupational therapist, I knew that getting my attention outside of my body would help me heal. So I started sculpting figuratively. I started building stuff with my hands, and I started comparing my model to a live model, and it got me out of my head and out of my pain. And so the more I sculpted, the better I feel. And so I went back to school and got an Associate's of Arts in Studio Art. And then I found out that being a productive artist, you got to do stuff with what you produce. So I started setting up on the street and selling my wares, and I loved doing that. I really loved doing it. But the pandemic hit, and I fell in gym and broke both of my knees, and I couldn't do that anymore. So I got my art in a shop now, and during the pandemic, the government paid grants to shift from storefront sales to internet. And I learned new skills once again. I learned how to market myself, and I learned how to put good witch tips out there every day, and it just opened up a whole new world for me. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm sharing my joy. We have to be in this universe the way we want the universe to be. So if you want kindness, you be kind. If you want love, you be love. And so that's my intention. This is a kind universe, and I intend on demonstrating that.
I completely agree. I think we do live in a kind universe. I feel like people are inherently good. I think most people have goodness and kindness within them somewhere. We're just all affected by life, and we face difficult times and traumas, and life really does test our spirit and our will at times. And I think if we all started to embrace kindness and kindness became more of a conversation, then I really feel that we could change the world. It's why we try and do random acts of kindness now. We try and spread when people do random acts of kindness, because just that conversation makes you think about helping the fellow human being. If somebody's in need, maybe offering them a meal, or offering them to come around your house and spend some time with a friend you haven't seen for a while who was feeling lonely, or reach out on social media to somebody, or just put out a kind message online. To me, that's super important. And if everybody was doing that 2 or 3 random acts of kindness a week, we would have a beautiful, beautiful world. In my opinion, it takes more effort to be horrible. It takes more effort to be mean. So why not be kind? Thank you for watching. If you want to help support us, head over to Mulliganbrothers.com and get ready for the end of 2024. The Memento Mori posters, the journals, and also we have some amazing new designs for the t-shirts coming out, which is all nicely based on kindness. It's all about being kind and spreading kindness. So if you want to check them out, go to Mulliganbrothers.com, link in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.